So for those of you who don't know, there's a new update just came out today, 15th of February, the Daytona 500, and this is going to be a special event, gives you a chance to win 4 new Nascars by the look of it, and obviously the Daytona 500 track, I presume. So have a look then. What's new in this update? So we've got a new Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Now that, I used to play Asphalt 7, and that was pretty much the car along with a Tesla that was the best 2 cars on that game. So it's finally coming on to real racing 3, so that'll be good, especially for all the Lambo fans out there. So it's another Gauntlet series. Chance to win racing, dollars, gold, and a limited edition Richard Petty throwback Ford Fusion. So it's another Ford Fusion. Now I personally like Nascars. I think that is a brilliant part of this game. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like Nascars. So the Gauntlet one again, which is going to be, you get a token for each run that you do. So I might do that differently this time. I might do that over a 3 or 4 even shorter runs, because a lot of people still don't even get out at work, so I might do that different this time. Android TV support, full game integration, party play and cross device cloud saves. That sounds to me like a delight for all the real cheating teams to really go to town. And I think that might even spell the end of fair play as much as you can do it in the race teams if you can start cross device cloud saves. Don't know how that'll work, but that party play has been in the game for quite a long time. I've actually used that probably 2 years ago, but by the sound that they've probably improved that drastically to make it obviously a lot better, so you get some decent split screens about the aggro of linking all the controllers up. Because I don't personally like using a controller anyway. I'm much rather using a tilt mechanism, which is why I like this game really over the normal PlayStation and Xbox games, that sort of thing. Right, so let's have a look at the new cars. Right, so this one is, obviously hasn't got a price as yet, but a Lambo Sesto Elemento. I don't know about you, but I'm not really that much of a lover of Lamborghinis on this game. They're all right, but Lamborghinis to me there's not a variation on Lamborghinis like there are on the Ferraris. I know on the game Ferraris aren't a good car, but they all do look quite a bit different. Whereas the Lambos to me all look virtually the same. Still, it's another car to add to the collection, so that's all that's going to be for me. Right, $30,000 to buy the Chevy SS. I presume that's gonna compete with the original one, maybe. Right, so earn this car free by completing the Daytona 500. So we've got some nice new. I've already got a Stuart Haas. See, I don't really know much about Nascars, that's the problem. But I've already got one of these Stuart Haas Chevy SS's already, which I won before. But again, it's going to be another car, so it might be a newer version maybe. That one's a Hendrix, yeah, so it looks like it's a duplication of the ones we've had from last year. Now that's saying, so it looks like you can win, what's 2 anyway, it's obviously going to be the Toyota Camry again. No, there are obviously different logos on them, or liveries. And the Camry. Now of them before, I always preferred the Ford Fusion, but one of the Chevy SS's was a bit faster, and the Penske oh, how many cars we got here? I've got an idea. It looks like we've got full fusion. Full fusion. It may well be that they're just different liveries, I think, because the other ones you could choose a livery at the end. So I reckon there's probably 4 cars to win, not as many as what they're showing you here. So that one you can buy. That's going to be competing with the base one. So I'll probably buy that in a bit, I suppose. I'll buy it now. Cost 30,000 racing dollars, take 50 minutes to deliver. No, that cost about £4, I think. VIP. A lot of people do VIP. Right, you can obviously reduce the waiting time by 30% by watching an advert. I'm not going to drive that yet, so is that the end of the? Looks like it's the end of the update. Right, so that's obviously going to be featured. Let's do this. So that one's called the 6th Element, which is obviously going to be a different special event from the rest. Right, so in the Nascar itself, let's see what we've got in here. Right, so in there, that's just for the Chevy SS, which is going to be the same as this bottom one Nascar pre-season rumble, I would imagine. Now obviously there's going to be a new, the Daytona 500 track's got to be on here, obviously. I'm not going to go on that yet. I'll give that a little while, and probably if that Daytona 500 track is on there, then I'll do a different video on that, probably tomorrow. So the cars we've got then, what's that? 26 more to unlock. And that's the NASCAR series, the one that's greyed out on the top there. So I reckon you've probably got to complete this NASCAR Talent Tour to open that one up, I presume. Or you've got to win the cars, 1 or 2 of them anyway, and then start completing this lot, which will then go and open that one. So there is 4 new cars by the look of it. But they've got different names on them. The cars we had before, that says Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth, Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott. None of them names mean anything to me whatsoever. Oh, hang on, we've got some more here. Right, these are the ones we had already, which I haven't quite completed. It's so expensive to complete all of them. Complete Daytona 500 Team Penske. So it looks like the same as last time. Once you win each special event for each car, that then unlocks each one of those series, and I'll probably end up getting to about the same sort of figure as that, I would imagine. Somewhere around there anyway. And then they probably, I'm guessing, would open that up. That's Chevy, Ford and Toyota. So we've got Chevy, yes, the bottom 2 are both Chevys. I think that will probably open, getting each of them will probably open that one. So it's not going to start yet. I think it said 20 hours somewhere. So that would make it it's nearly midnight here in Britain, so for me 20 hours would make it sort of tomorrow evening. I presume it'll be the same all over the world, but it's going to be the gauntlet by the look of it. That's going to take you back to there. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, it doesn't just automatically get it. You have to go to the store, the Google Play Store, or just the store on iOS, and do a search for Real Racing 3, and in there it will give you a different icon of the game, which is the same as this one. I think it's this one here where it says NASCAR. There's a different icon, and it will say uninstall or update. Click update, and then that will download. I think it was about 50 megabytes to download that, and then you'll get what I've got on this game here. It won't automatically come on. So the next team event, that wasn't on either, so it's an overtaking challenge, which is probably my favourite, along with the top speed. They're the two I like. That was the last gauntlet. So that last gauntlet, I did that all in one hit, but I might not do that this time because a lot of people don't get as far through the event as I did. Yes, that's where it tells you there. Next event starts in 20 hours. So tomorrow evening for me, I'll start this next gauntlet for them cars. And I may well do, as I say, over 3 or 4 tries. I think it'll be probably easier in the long run and probably more beneficial to some of you out there. So that's it for now. If you haven't downloaded it yet, go download it as soon as you can. Get yourself ready for 20 hours. And I'll see you for the start of the special event tomorrow night if you want to stop by. Cheers. See you then. Ciao.